Yo, what's good YouTube? Zamcrow here, aka Scoot, back with another Dragon Ball discussion. Last time I came on here, I talked about why Ultra Instinct isn't an ASSPULL in the Dragon Ball story, plot, whatever you want to call it. Today I'm going to be talking about the Universe 6 Saiyans and why their extreme power isn't an ASSPULL and why Caulifla and Kale get too much hate, resulting in Kefla not being, well, let me rephrase that, Kefla being discredited a lot, most certainly. So, first of all, Universe 6 Saiyans have a completely different biology than Universe 7 Saiyans. They have evolved to a point where you could look at well, let's talk about the 4 Saiyans that have been named and introduced in Dragon Ball Super. So we've got Kaba, Renzo, Caulifla, and Kale. And Kefla, if you want to count her as the 5th. But, yeah, they've evolved, and at least Renzo is in his. He has to be out of his 20s or late 20s or so. He's well older than Kaba and Caulifla. He had no tail. Kaba has no tail. None of them have tails, and they're not like, you wouldn't say it's that big of an age difference between them and the Universe 7 Saiyans, and it just shows how long they've been without tails. The fact that none of these 4 Universe 6 Saiyans have tails. So, yeah, and maybe, I don't know 100% if S cells are more prevalent in Universe 6 Saiyans or something like that, but that's a possibility that could be touched up on later in the show. Anyways, once Universe 6 is actually introduced and they have a tournament with Universe 7, Vegeta, who has enveloped himself in God Ki, absorbed it, it's in his base now. God Ki, Goku and Vegeta have absorbed God Ki into their base. That's a fact. And base Vegeta states that base Kaba from the Universe 6 arc. Keep in mind that this is all from the Universe 6 arc. Base Vegeta, with God Ki absorbed, says that base Kaba is on par with him. Vegeta and Kaba are equals in their base. So, how is a much younger, less battled, less experienced Kaba, who can't even go Super Saiyan, on par with Vegeta, who has attained Super Saiyan 2, and potentially Super Saiyan 3, God Ki, Super Saiyan Blue with God Ki, and eventually Blue Evolution, as well as the Super Saiyan Grade 2 back in the Cell arc. How are Kaba and Vegeta equals? It's because the Universe 6 Saiyans are naturally, biologically, chemically stronger than the Universe 7 Saiyans. They have so much more potential. If they had been through the same things that the Z Fighters have been through, it's untelling how strong they would be. So Kaba's master, Renzo, is held in high regards by Kaba, and Kaba asks for his help. Renzo basically just tells him, I'm not what I used to be, and insists that Kaba goes and recruits his little sister. Sorry about that. Goes and recruits Renzo's little sister, who is Caulifla, right? And Renzo said that his little sister had higher potential and higher battle power than Renzo himself. So we've established that base Kaba and base Vegeta with God Ki absorbed were equals during the Universe 6, Universe 7 tournament arc. So Kaba thought Renzo was stronger than him. So that would imply that Renzo is also equal to or stronger than base Vegeta during the Universe 6 arc. and says his little sister has more potential and is stronger than he is. So that would imply that Caulifla's base is equal to or stronger than Vegeta's base from the Universe 6 arc as well. Correct? Alright, keep that in mind. So basically, we've got Kaba, Renzo, and Caulifla, who can't go Super Saiyan, yet are on par with base Vegeta, God Ki absorbed from the Universe 6 arc. That's insane. That's insane. So factor in the Super Saiyan multipliers that they do eventually get by the tingly feeling in their back. I'll drop a link down below that describes the tingly feeling, because there's been a well-known Dragon Ball YouTuber that has already covered that. I'll just drop his video in the link down below in the description. And so yeah, factor in the Super Saiyan multiplier, and these Universe 6 Saiyans, Kaba, and Caulifla are at least 50 times stronger than base Vegeta with God Ki absorbed during the Universe 6 and 7 arc. Right, so Super Saiyan's multiplier it's a tricky situation. Another well-known Dragon Ball power scaler actually just did a video on that as well. But if you lowball it, and you go with the 50 times multiplier that was used in the original, source material and whatnot, then Super Saiyan Kaba, Super Saiyan Caulifla are at least 50 times stronger than base Vegeta with God Ki absorbed in the Universe 6 and 7 arc, tournament arc. And yeah, so that makes sense that that Kaba and Caulifla are as strong as they are during the Tournament of Power. It makes sense to me that they're, displaying such raw power, and that Kaba even ascended to Super Saiyan 2. Caulifla also ascended to Super Saiyan 2, it looked like, which is super duper hype. I think their strength in this tournament is definitely not an ASSPULL. Emphasis on not an ASSPULL. And I think I can't really defend Kale. She has literally no backstory. We do know that Kaba fought alongside Frost, I think, and that Caulifla was basically a punk warrior. And then Kale, I don't really know much about her backstory and whatnot, but she was certainly written as fan service. That was revealed in a recent interview with Toriyama, that Kale and Caulifla wasn't exactly his idea, and they brought up Broly's being popular and decided to make a female Saiyan in honor of him. And yeah, take in account that you have a Broly-like character with the Universe 6 Saiyan biology, and the fact that she's just now starting to rage, and she rages more not because she hates somebody, but because she wants to save somebody, her sis, as she says. So her power makes sense as well. If you look at it from like a bigger, if you look at the bigger picture of everything, and then you have the Potara fusion that took Super Saiyan 2 tier characters from the Buu saga, and so okay, Potara fusion during the Buu arc took 2 SS2 tier characters and put them on level with Buhan. Vegito outclassed Buhan by miles. I mean, leagues among leagues. It's completely different level. And that's what Potara fusion did. Yeah, that's how strong Potara fusion is. So if you take into account these Universe 6 Saiyan biology, the chemistry and whatnot, and you give it that Potara fusion as well, two Universe 6 Saiyans with their natural biology and chemistry and whatnot, using the God of Creation's Potara earrings to fuse into one being for at least 1 hour, or at maximum 1 hour, since they're mortals. It makes sense that Kefla was able to be so powerful. Most certainly, in my opinion. I think it makes sense that she was able to fight a weakened, fatigued, Phase 2 Ultra Instinct Omen Goku. Um, and I would put her amongst the top 5 fighters in the Tournament of Power. Maybe, so it goes probably, in my opinion, I would put her at 4th or 5th strongest. Um, didn't it's hard, it's tough to say because we don't have a true multiplier for people like Topo and Blue Evolution Vegeta. But yeah, I definitely think the Universe 6 Saiyans deserve respect, and they need to quit being discredited and whatnot. There was a little bit of fan service there, but there is no bad writing here. There's no ASSPULL here. But yeah, that's gonna be it. Let me know what you thought about the Universe 6 Saiyans. Do you think they're an ASSPULL? Do you agree with what I say? Have I changed your mind about Caulifla, Kale, Kaba, and Kefla? Let me know what you think. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.